Hi, so one person actually commented the thing that they were supposed to comment. I'm on the old Lobotomy Corporation Facebook page, you know, it was on the iceberg. I mentioned it very briefly. And I'm just gonna look through this and the website, the old website that you can't access anymore. So of course the last update was August 9th, 2017. That was shortly after the game released, I'm pretty sure. And they have wallpapers here and a link to a Google Drive file, which you can't get access to. Alright, so you have question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. The first thing she took was the cold, the second, the memories. Wouldn't the third be life? Is this the current one? Hold, let's check. Yeah, no, I didn't think it was. Okay. This looks like it was more just an overt Carmen reference, probably. This is Child of the Galaxy. It was the middle of the night when the fog was gracefully covering the world. A child with bare feet was gazing at me without a word. I stopped because I saw the sadness hanging on his face. He was crying, with dreamy eyes filled with sorrow and grace. I gave him my help. He smiled. His sorrows melt. The child's tears dropped. As the stars showered down from the sky, the world fell into sleep as it was trapped in an ecstatic lullaby. The night when Galaxy descended with bare feet. That's pretty nice. Employee hair face image change mod was added. Was this a mod earlier? Oh, this is the like thing that's still in the game where you can just add your own hair types and face types. Looks like they teased the Snow Queen and Little Prince. Okay, these are more wallpapers. I'm guessing this is a phone one. This is a PC one. Weapon images. So these were probably early ego. They could just have been, because it looks like this is just it's upgraded the more it goes to the right. It could just been just have been like you upgrade the employee and they get better weapons. There probably was an ego. Okay, this is definitely an ego. This is looks like the Hammer of Light runes that were on it. But then again, it just looks like an upgraded version of this. So maybe instead of ego, it used to be you like upgrade the weapons. Yeah. Looks like they're all just upgraded. Or like better employees get better weapons. Doesn't really say a lot about them, so you can only guess. This is for Central Command. The uniform. I don't know what the symbol is. Maybe it's... This is probably before they went into the Kabbalah thing. Maybe. It's... Let's see, hold on. We'll find out if they had that in mind earlier, or if they hadn't figured out yet and they just made up a symbol. Or maybe that's a real symbol, I have no idea. Oh, this is the Jang Sang Tiger. Let's see, is there anyone... Yeah, cut Abnormality. Weirdly enough, after the game was released, so it was probably like almost finished and then they just cut it. Here's the April Fool's thing. The like dating simulator. Feels like my head is turning into metal. I keep hearing this metallic echo in my head. This is the Forsaken Murderer, of course. They had an extra letter. They used to have another extra letter here. So it actually is the exact same mark thing it has, the classification number. Just with an added T at the end. I don't know why there was an added T, but hey. Yeah, this one, okay, so I assumed it was like another trauma, just like, I don't know, trauma at the front, trauma at the back, but no, the Silent Symphony number 19 is what it used to be called, has an A at the end. Oh, this is Aleph, this is Teth, okay, I get it. Yeah, they used to be part of the classification. Silent Symphony number 19. Bloodbath. Medicine for the body advanced in unimaginable speed, but medicine for the mind did not. Another Carmen reference. So they did have an idea of what they wanted the story to look like back then. What is this? Maybe it's waiting for another chaos hero to appear. Is this Hammer of Light? This looks like Hammer of Light, yeah, because of the chains and the like white fog smoke thing. Pretty sure this is Hammer of Light. Plague Doctor, there he is. I'm here to treat diseases, and a link to the website, which we'll be looking at later. This is Al-Ryun. I used to call Al-Ryun. Oh my god, I have to check. I used to call Al-Ryun Al-Ruin. It just rolled off the tongue more, I don't know. Then I noticed it was I-U instead of UI. Maybe we were trying to make a person without a heart. The blossoming flowers bloom in the barren land. They're all different flavor texts. Is monster really in the game? Yes, sure. What? Ah, here's the thing I mentioned. The copies. Monster Lobotomy Corporation Lobotomy. I'm pretty sure these don't exist. Let's actually check if there are still Lobotomy Corporation ripoffs. Now it looks like the only thing that shows up is Limbus Company. So they've removed all the other ones. Save initialization. As the system changes, it will write a save file different from the existing one, so the progress date is initialized. Abnormalities added. T4. Okay, that says that. Oh my god, there's so much. So I guess this was the update that added. Yeah, nothing there. There he is. The Queen Bee, the Nameless Fetus. Yeah, I guess this was just... Oh, pistol upgrade. There it is. So they would upgrade... Yeah, so those things that we saw earlier were the weapon upgrades. It looks like there wouldn't actually be ego. Because I can see that you can't really... Well, okay, there, you can change the club. So there would be ego, but you could upgrade the base weapons. Some employees are evaporating. Happy New Year. 2017, there's Jeremy. The Lobotomy Corporation Early Access trailer. I think I've definitely seen this one. Spider Bud, her babies are always hungry. This looks like it was before the classifications. But there's no classification. This is the... I also put this in the iceberg. It's a Magical Girl Date Simulator video. The demo. Oh yeah, this... Yeah, I showed footage of this. Yeah. Wow. Just a completely different... Just a literal completely different game. Can you still download this? Lobotomy Corporation. Files. Ah. Can you really not download this anymore? Golem Ego mod. These are just mods. And there it is. There's Fallen Amudad, which was never simply in a bleeding vegetative state. It has and will hear and understand all that I have and or will say. Notebook of a poor playwright. The outrageous reasons behind the failure to convict were as follows. The attacker did not realize that he was committing murder during the time when he was committing the crime. He claimed to have thought of it as an act in a play. The witness C's testimony was that C was aware that A would be murdered by B, but claimed that it was inevitable in order to finish the play. You see, now this is why in the iceberg video I thought that the story was originally gonna go in a different direction, because obviously C, Carmen, A, Ian, and B, Benjamin. So there's probably like at one point it was planned that B would just straight up kill, Benjamin would straight up kill Ian for Carmen or something. Who knows? And that would be the only way to like break the cycle of everything going on. I mean, A did die at the end, so... Woman facing the wall. Its blurred whispers make one listen intently. When one is leaving the confinement area, the creature may utter words filled with hate or desperation to cause the subject to turn around. One would need to watch their inadvertent actions, just as one would turn around at the sound of their name, one would unwittingly turn around at unidentified sounds. The missed angel of death. And was completely cut. I should have said, I'm sorry that I let go of your hand, and apologized. Even if it didn't mean anything, I'm sorry to ask this, but can you take me to that room again, please? No idea what this one would have been like. Doesn't even seem like they really knew what it was going to be like. It looks pretty unfinished. Cut early in development. Oh, there was a delay. 2016. Imagine if this was like the announcement where they just like were like, well, we can't work on the game anymore, and they scrapped the game. Imagine that universe 7 years ago, where the only like remnant of Lobotomy Corporation would have been this Facebook page. 1.76 megahertz. Approximately half of the dispatched employees experienced mental disorders, collective anger, and showed aggressive behavior towards anyone in close proximity after the encounter with that abnormality. Oh, there's Silent Girl. Silent Girl's room permitted one employee. There was never any trouble before. Really, during the observation week, it didn't show any signs of aggressive behavior. Just that it hid its weapon behind its back. So interesting that Silent Girl not only came back as the final fight in Lobotomy, library arena, but it also came back as N-Corp, kinda. The same like religious themes of Nail and Hammer. It even has the nail and the hammer. I really wonder what that entails and what it just means. One sin and hundreds of good deeds. And there is the full one sin image, which I'm pretty sure they just bumped up the contrast a lot in the newer version. Because this one looks a lot more like... it has a lot less exposure. What the hell are these? Like rose petals? Scorched Girl, and here's the full Scorched Girl thing, which I still don't really understand if it's her sitting down with ashes falling on her, or if it's just like snow. And she's burning matches, I just noticed that. Oh wait, no, that is a match. I just confused with her hands. There are matches on the floor for some reason, somehow. There's a tale of a monster that lies in deep dark empty forests to lure in humans. And there is the original, the like first ever like concept of Big Bird before Lobotomy Corporation was even a thing in anyone's mind. Snow Queen. That's how she used to look. Receiving her kisses and honor. First it would be sweet, but in the end it will lead to ruin. She is very possessive. Okay, here's something. So this is certainly something. I have no idea what this guy is or what's going on at all. I'm pretty sure that's nothing there. I think this was just another April Fool. Yeah, it was on April 1st, so. Oh, okay, here's we should look at the tumble bug as well. I never thought of that. But here is concept art by Lobotomy Corporation. You have some art for the doors, the hallways. This is interesting because you see, okay, so they did have the pseudo thing planned early on in development. I don't know what's up with this though. Here's more that I can't read. I'm assuming it's a manual for how to play the game. Here's the administrator guy that used to be in the game. This should probably be Puss in Boots, I'm guessing. If anyone can translate all of the Korean things we've seen so far, that would be pretty cool. Here's more guides. Nothing there. You used to have hair? Okay. That's Wall Gazer. That's Queen of Hatred. There's Silent Girl again. Here's this one. I don't think I showed this on the iceberg, so. And it's Jeremy again. Shut up. That looks like the Space Station it looks like the Space Station 13 Lobotomy Corporation game that you can play. It's like multiplayer. Never tried it, but it looks fun. Here's more of the guide. Again, it would be cool if someone could translate all this, because I have no idea what I'm looking at. Okay, some concept art. So that's the bear, the teddy bear. No idea what this is. And we've scrolled all the way to the bottom. The profile picture used to be the Ein guy. So now we're done with that. Let's take a quick look at the Tumblebug. Okay, I'm looking at the rewards here. Postcards with random abnormality illustrations. Employee ID card. An employee with the sponsor's name appears in the game. Did anyone get one of these employee ID cards? Were they like physical cards that they mailed to you? I'm assuming 76 people chose. So I'm guessing these are the backer names. What else do you get? Production of a manual used by administrators in the game. That should be the... Oh, create a unique appearance when attaching a photo. What? I'm guessing this is the Lobotomy Corporation manual that later got released. Exclusive lines for sponsors and employees in the game. Did that ever show up? Like the backer employees having exclusive lines. Create a physical abnormality encyclopedia. So that must be the actual art book, the actual manual. Add abnormality idea desired by the sponsor. That's 4 people who chose that. Then they had 2 people, so like 6. There were quite a few backer abnormalities. Oh, what's this? Appearance as a main character in the story. Appearance as a main character in the story. I can't think of anyone who was like that. I wonder what that person, like those people who donated this much, like got. Was one of the characters designed after their description or something? One of the main characters? They get a cameo in Marina or something? Who knows? Opportunity to participate in idea meetings and visit the development room, plus dinner and intimate time with the team members. So they fly you out. Register sponsor's name and credit. 5 postcards found in the middle of Steam. Physical copy. Completely reflect the sponsor's abnormality plan. Add Easter eggs related to the sponsor. 10 people chose this, and I don't think Lobotomy Corporation has any Easter eggs. So I don't know what happened to those people who chose it. Oh, they're the special squadron. The pre-rabbit rabbits. Maybe there's something I can see here. Oh, there's the beak guys that are added in the arena. Here's how the departments used to look. That's safety team, that's information. It's weird because they still remain, they like retain their color palettes, but they look a lot more cartoony, I guess. That's probably the word. 3 departments open. Yeah, no, that looks. That's pretty much how it looks now, except that this department is Yesul's department. Okay, I guess this is Yesul's department, and Hod's department used to be purple. It's kind of weird. Wait, what? Numerous employees have pledged their loyalty to you and will carry out your. They'll even give you a foot massage if you want. What? What? Okay. Okay, Project Moon. Hold on. Angela, a talented assistant just for you. However, since this is a pre-recorded broadcast, no special interaction is possible, but we assure you that she will give you the best advice depending on the situation. Maybe it can be better than people. In fact, the reason we didn't add dialogue to her was because we were afraid we'd end up with something crazy. Abnormality. Over 60 types of abnormalities are waiting for you. Keywords. Fairy tales, myths, urban legends, primal fears, pure creation. Are these the little match girl, Jack and the Bee? Is Scorched Girl? Hold on. The little match girl. I didn't know that Scorched Girl was based on that. Wow. Urban legends. Well, Red Mask. That's, I'm guessing, Akamanto. Magical. What? What is this? What? What is that, a little helper? I don't get it. Why'd they just, what is that? Maybe the GIF is just broken. Excerpt from Magical Girl observation records. It just seems like Magical Girl was the most complete one throughout the entire development. Like, she was never even considered to be like scrapped or anything. Excerpt from Magical observation. So how are you feeling today? Good. The world is peaceful and it's quiet here. Peace is a good thing. It means there are no villains. You look a little gloomy today. Still good. The world is peaceful. This place. Yeah, this is just like the... And there is her other form. Just like the dating simulator video. Caution, warning, top secret. This story is a very cautionary tale. Also a very important story. Although this only applies in very special cases, sometimes there are abnormalities that do not eat ordinary food when trying to calm them down. Okay. This is just, yes, human sacrifice. That's Nameless Fetus. Employees are very busy. Listen to stories of your employees. They may sometimes tell you different things. Some of these will certainly be nonsense. Like installing a beer vending machine in the employee break room, but in rare cases may contain useful information that may be of help to you. Explode. The abnormality that escaped the quarantine attacks all employees in front of it and attempts to destroy the company's facilities. You need to gather the staff to take it down right away. They, very unfortunate, will protect our company from serious danger by exploding the company hallways. What? What? We want to make it clear that blasting operation is the second best option and no means the best option. Very dissimply, you have the... What? Those who are eroded... No, you're just gonna gloss over the fact that you could blow hallways up? Nobody for a series... That's crazy. You used to be able to just blow hallways up, and I guess this was... like the demo, man. Why'd they... I mean, I know why they took that out, but why did they take that out? Well, here's the original number of people that were in the team. Here's some more early development concept art. 5 postcards of the with illustrations of the abnormality. Did anyone get any of these? I'm really curious to see if anyone who did donate back when this was active received any of these, and if they're willing to like show them off or something. 25,001 or more, you will get. Oh, they will create a physical. The employee will appear with the sponsor's nickname. We will create a physical employee ID card for the sponsored employee according to Lobotomy standards. So you would get a physical ID card. Again, does anyone have one of these physical ID cards, and can you show them? We'll produce and send you the Abnormality Encyclopedia. The phantom of the idea desired by the sponsor appears in game. Huh. Yes, so 15,001, you would give them a vague idea of what you want your abnormality to look like, and then for 20,001 or more, you would be just completely in control of how the abnormality looks and what it does. Sponsor's name or nickname will appear as a main character in the story. That's interesting. I really want to know what the people who donated this much got, because there were 10 who donated, right? No, 2 people. Okay, 2 people, 12 people who donated this much. Alright, now let's move on to the Lobotomy Corporation website. You can't access this anymore. The only way to do it is by taking this website, this link here, lobotomycorp.kr, and putting it into the Wayback Machine, going back to 2016. But here it is. Let's see home first. Okay, no, it's exactly the same. So here we have game introduction. Let's check that out. Takes a really long while to load these pages. If we can translate it to English now, that would be pretty good. So if we can finish loading, there we go. Lobotomy Corporation is a monster management roguelite simulation game. Yeah, that's still what it is. Also an AI named Angela here, which will generously help you play the game smoothly. Monsters that exist in Lobotomy, we name these beings abnormalities. Abnormalities were born from the primal fears of humans, including myths, urban legend, fairy tales, and folk tales. These creatures are so unknown and mysterious that they are very difficult to classify and are ambiguous. Not all abnormalities will have harmful forms. While there are beings that are gentle and do not cause harm to employees, there are also beings that are very aggressive and require careful work. Currently, employees can be divided into management, clerical, and mobile special forces. Work. Unexpected situation. There are the special forces. Here are the red shoes. Additional employees have been eroded or contaminated by a specific abnormality have a very negative impact on other employees. Employees who have been mentally brainwashed by story. Okay, we can click on this. Okay, no, it just leads us to the same page. Administrator, speak up. Do you have a wish? Our game is divided into an action part and a story part. At the end of the day, the work part, where you have to manage the abnormalities and produce energy, you will be taken straight into story mode. In story mode, you'll have brief conversation with several people in the company, including the AI Angela, who will appear frequently in the work parts. You may need to ask a question, or perhaps even answer someone's question. You can find out about the company, the players, and more. What you find at the end of the story part will depend entirely on your choices. For those who want to focus on the work part, there's also an infinite task mode without story mode. Still kind of exists in the form of challenge mode, but you have to beat the game now to be able to play it. Forum. Okay, translate. Hello? Can you translate? Okay, there we go. Forum coming soon. Okay. Now we can look at what's going on here. Theresia, remember me at November. Here is what Theresia used to be. How she used to look. Conduct the survey with data expunged. Employees listen to the music of the abnormality. Yeah, no, it was... Again, it was music related, but this one looks more like the White Lake, I think it's called, from Wonder Lab. Good luck finding that, because Wonder Lab doesn't exist anymore. Amurtat crashed. Oh, Fallen Amurtat. Okay, what? Google translated to Amurtat crashed. Oh, language. You can change language. I just noticed that. By the way, this is loading very slowly because, of course, I'm doing it through the Wayback Machine. Oh. About the game, Team Forum. Okay, so this is the English version. Child of a Galaxy. Lobotomy High. Bug reports. Please read it. Alright. So this is just what was on the Facebook. Maybe we can find the bug work logs. Okay, this one... Oh, this one seems to be very late in development. How do I clicked on the last page and it took me here. This one just looks more like the page for Limbus Company. And of course, it's more modern. Doesn't look at all like the demo version. That's weird. Why did it take me here? Media, huh? Oh, this is just screenshots. Wow, okay. I didn't know that this existed. Click on the last page. No, okay, it just takes you... Yeah, the next screenshots of the English one are all the way into 2017. Well, the game changed a lot in a year. I just realized the game changed just so much in 1 year, in the year before it released and the year after it released. This website is very broken. Not the original website, of course, the Wayback Machine. No one's been screen capping the Lobotomy Corporation website. Just like, there's only a few. Okay, again, I can't read this. So 2023, as of recently, as of this year, I think it was early on in 2019, the website just was completely changed into something else, just having nothing to do with Lobotomy Corporation or Project Moon. At least I think. Yeah, no, it does not want to redirect. I actually think I think we saw everything, well, at least of what I can understand. If someone can understand the Korean stuff that I saw, then, you know, translate it. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for now.